He's gonna go home and eat chicken and rice. The angry video game nerd is here. He hates the games that stink.
Manscaped, Shadow Legends?
Oh no. What's up, you beautiful people out there? It's me, Ochad, and today we're going to be reacting to the newest Angry Video Game Nerd video. It's called, it's something about the Simpsons again. That brings freaking nostalgia back, man. Yeah, he already reviewed two Bart Simpsons games for the NES. They were pretty charming, but too bad the controls sucked. Like, for example, the run and jump button are the same. It was horrible. Let's see how this one is going to play out. This is also for the NES. Is that supposed to be James Rolfe? I think that's really supposed to be James Rolfe. Freaking. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, I have to skip this one.
I've been forced here today
because of copyrights.
World of Fish Tanks. Oh wait, I mean Manscaped Shadow Legends?
Oh no.
Okay, that animated intro was way too good. How am I gonna top that? Well anyway, I want to take you back to the holiday shopping season of December '92. Kids were hyped for awesome new toys, and I guess the movie toys on VHS too. But I was more into demonic toys, which was released the same year. Anyway, my Christmas list included a Batman Returns playset, probably some Ninja Turtles figures, and of course, Super Nintendo.
That's enough, bro.
But sadly, many kids didn't get a Super Nintendo from Santa, and instead got this lump of coal shat into their stockings.
Because it came out the same year, I think?
Radioactive Man. Now, you may remember, I already talked about the first two Simpsons NES games. Well, that was 13 years ago. Damn. But these were so bad, they literally made me eat my own shorts.
But the Simpsons itself is older, bro. Brings back memories. Do it again.
The Simpsons is a show that's been running for a long time. It was great back then, but it's gone on way too long, and it needs to stop. Okay, on to AVGN episode 180-something. Well, The Simpsons is obviously a huge
The Simpsons has been going on for way longer.
Franchises that made it to the NES, you'll see that one certain company held the monopoly. Spider-Man, LJN. Friday the 13th, LJN. X-Men, LJN. Jaws, LJN.
Simpsons is not going to be LJN, right?
Kid, LJN. Roger Rabbit, LJN. Simpsons, Acclaim. Who bought and owned LJN? Acclaim.
You bought LGN?
Konami made some awesome Ninja Turtles games and had the rights to make the Simpsons arcade game, which was probably one of the most popular beat-em-ups ever made. What deal with the devil did Acclaim make to get the rights to make Simpsons Nintendo games? Even on the 16-bit consoles, we never got a port of the Simpsons arcade. And for what reason? They put it on DOS and Commodore 64. Seriously, the only way to play Simpsons arcade
probably because it wasn't sold well
was on DOS and Commodore 64. I can't even imagine trying to play it that way.
The left one is so much better.
I never got the whole fascination with Bartman. In the 90s, there was Bartman merchandise out the ass. I mean, Bartman was everywhere except for the actual show.
I've never heard about him.
The only time Bartman ever appeared on the show was in the episode 3 Men in a Comic Book from season 2. There was a Bartman comic book, but that didn't really start until '93, the year after this game came out. They must have been really reaching for ideas to vomit out another Simpsons game.
True,
the plot starts with Bart in his treehouse reading a comic when Fallout Boy, the Radioactive Man, not the emo band, comes in and tells Bart that Radioactive Man is trapped in the limbo dimension and needs Bart's help to escape. So Bart changes into Bartman and sets out to help Radioactive Man.
They look black.
So this is the third Simpsons NES game, and it seems Bart's learned nothing after fighting space mutants and the world, because he still controls like shit. Even the jumping sound is intact.
It still has the same controls?
Like the third part of a trilogy of paper cuts on your dick hole. So the point of the game is to defeat 3 3 supervillains and restore Radioactive Man's powers so you can take on Braino the Magnificent. The first enemy you take on is Swamp Hag. You start off in a junkyard fighting dogs, giant bugs, and a weird guy.
At least you can punch in this game.
Of an episode one time. There's also tiny rats that are too short.
How do you remember that?
Shit like this is up there with the most asshole-ish offenses in horrible game design. How does making an enemy impossible to hit fair?
He probably had a die-hard, hardcore Simpsons fan tell him about that random person.
That makes Bart invincible, exclamation points that give you a 1-up. If you collect 20 of them, there's also whatever this is.
20? Bro.
Zone. It's a bonus level that wastes your time.
No thanks.
Do most of the level. Yeah, you can collect 1-ups here, but you get enough of them during the actual game. It's best just to skip them, unless you actually want to play more of this game, which I don't. Whenever you get to these giant mountains of trash, it's a crapshoot. Going up the mountain is easy enough. When you have to go down the other side, you have no idea where you can land. So you just have to jump.
True. Leap of faith.
Sometimes you can see a screw or a gear shooting up, so you know a platform's there. But lots of the time, you just have to jump and hope you land on something.
Bro.
If you don't land on a tire pile, you fall through the trash.
Taking leaps of faith are actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. But as soon as you fail, it gets horrible.
Until you fall to hell. I hate this shit. And when you die, odds are you're starting all over from the beginning. There's checkpoints, but they're far into the level, and these levels go on forever. It's a soul-crushing experience.
Do you still have 2 hit points?
Through the bullshit and realize exactly
or
how
1, I
easy
think.
This game truly is. You just keep encountering the same 4 or 5 things over and over. It's monotonous and honestly a little insulting. I can't understand who the fuck this was meant for. It can't be Simpsons fans, because other than Bart and a couple other characters, this game has barely anything to do with the show. And it definitely can't be aimed at people who
actually,
video
yeah.
games, because this game sucks nut butter from a jar. Level 2 is another LJN game requirement, the sewer level. I've played a lot of suck bitch sewer levels in my life.
They are known for those type of levels.
The worst of them. There aren't many enemies, but there's these weird platform things that shoot at you. For some reason, these snowflakes or sparks or whatever they are,
they look like
shit, unless you're standing on it.
PENIS.
It's another thing that they threw in just to prey upon first-time players. You know, if this game were a person, it'd be a person I don't like. These platforms take forever, so to save time, I just jump down. But the game decides all of a sudden to kill you. If the screen doesn't catch up with Bart, you just die. And with the crap controls, expect to die a lot. Oh, I mean, these jumps, just look. The next level's a flying one. It's annoying and long, but once you know what to expect, it's easy. These bats are pretty annoying because their bombs are really hard to avoid.
At least you get some variety here.
Bombs. Actually, this level is the closest you get to a shred of actual fun. It's a shame. Then you fight Swamp Hag. She throws lumps of shit.
Let me quickly check the beautiful camera.
Jump on the frozen shit platforms and then beat the fuck out of her. Also, I should mention, this boss fight is the exact moment where the game developers just gave up. It honestly messed with my head because it's so insanely easy. Everything else until this point was so frustrating.
It looks like they forgot to program the animations for that boss, bro. It's ridiculous.
It's almost pointless. And the next levels are easy too. There's the occasional beginner's trap.
Oh, there's even a swimming level?
This level with the conveyor belt was kind of fucked, but once you realize exactly what's fucked about it, you're able to make it to the exit, no problem. It's the most obvious path to take. But the game fucks with your head. You think that there's no way it can actually be that easy, but it is. There's numerous routes to take, and if you go the wrong way, you'll fall into a piss river. I mean, seriously, look at that. It's a glowing yellow river of piss that Bart drowns in.
No, it's green and yellow,
you know, they're water levels.
which makes brown, I think.
Them without any issues. In this one, everything's dark except for the searchlight, and even this is easy. The boss here is Dr. Julius Crab, not Zoidberg.
I don't know him.
All you have to do is avoid the small crab.
I want to have a Zoidberg figure.
And then it's on to the next level.
If that even exists.
You're in the underground caves of Lava Man. This level is whatever. I got stuck in the beginning here for a while before I realized I have to fall down this pit.
What?
Until now, Bart died from falling in.
Kind of like in Super Paper Mario.
Shit with its death traps, so
but at least in that game they tell you to do that.
This game fucks with your head. Other than that, the level's straightforward. It's actually challenging. It doesn't throw too much bullshit at you. You also get to make use of Bartman's flight powers. They're limited, so whatever you do, don't run out in a place where you get fucked over.
But how many hit points do you have?
The next level is a bullshit maze of door doorways that lead you all over the place. This is definitely the worst level in the game. The first thing you run into is a waterfall that kills you instantly. There's absolutely zero indication that it's a hazard until you touch it and just die.
Screw
that. The part is, they're littered throughout the level, and a lot of the time I forget and get killed again. They just look like part of the background. Also, you can't jump between platforms, even if they look close enough. If you do, guess
now
what?
there are still splashing animations, so it doesn't necessarily look like it's a part of the background. But if you think that it is, I wouldn't blame you.
One door is the right
The
way,
third
the
ad
other's
already.
supposed to bring you damn near back to the beginning. So of course I chose the wrong door and had to redo it all. This is extremely close to the end of the game. By now I know all the traps and how to avoid them, but I keep getting fucked by this door puzzle. It's basically the coffin puzzle in Bart vs. the World.
But you die there. Here you don't.
More annoying. I'm on my last life, and even if I make it through, I'm probably gonna have to do the fucking door puzzle again. I drew a map, and thankfully that helped out. I made it through, beat Lava Man, who thank God is also easy as shit, and got Radioactive Man's final power back.
He was all the way down there. How were you able to hit him?
Go off together to face the final boss. Braino the Magnificent. Oh, I'm on my
Who is
last
that?
life. I really don't want to do this over
And I
again.
watched Simpsons,
But it's the easiest boss fight so far.
What?
Lasers that bounce off Braino and reflect off Radioactive Man. It only takes 5 hits, and Braino can hardly even hurt you. The guy's a giant brain, but it's dumb as shit. Then Radioactive
What were they
Man
thinking?
talks to Bartman again, and that's it. The shitty-ass game is done. And I don't have to play another one for a while. But for how long? For a little bit at least. The NES Simpsons games were such a steaming ass pile, squirted out the diseased dickhole of my arch nemesis LJN in disguise. Acclaim was able to pass off their putrid piss poison as presents, ruining Christmas for lots of kids. Oh,
That voice
makes me
crack.
so angry. I'm gonna have a cow, man.
You can have a cow. Look at that gray sweat pants. What the heck? Oh, okay. Is that the cow from You Know What's PS? I think so. Ah, this also brings back a lot of memories. Was this the ending? You could have used this as the opening. But okay. He's gonna go home and eat chicken and rice. The angry video game nerd is here. He hates the games that stink. He knows which games to break. It might even hate them all, 'cause he's dude. Beep. Watch out, don't give the games a try. You better watch. You tell me why. Angry video game nerd is here. Carl Justin's voice is a godsend. So, that was a great way to end and wrap things up. Yeah, man. Glad to see James still, like, you know, keeping the AVGN formula up. I think, like, it's a good thing, and he should for all time's sakes, because there still exists AVGN fans, and he also needs to make a living out of this, you know. He still needs to make money, so it makes completely sense that he still didn't completely gave up on his formula. For example, like Team Fortress gave up on Dragon Ball Z Abridged, you know. That was unfortunate, but it's their choice, so we have to respect it. And if ever James quits doing AVGN, we also have to respect it. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, because it's almost like it's the milestone that keeps the channel alive. Of course, there exist James and Mike Mondays, but this is the golden shower. If that made any sense, let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe, and activate that beautiful bell. Now, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Ciao.